Hello everyone, MX-4 is a well-known thermal paste. It has over 57,000 reviews on Amazon with 4.8 star average rating, which makes it not only the best-selling thermal paste but also the best-selling item in the whole PC components category. Today we will compare it with the stock thermal paste as well as with stuff that I'm using to see if it's worth it. Hit the like button and let's start. I got these 4 grams of Arctic MX-4 for $8. In the box we have the syringe with thermal paste and the spatula. In terms of specs we are interested in thermal resistance and thermal conductivity numbers, but looks like Arctic doesn't want to specify those, saying that they have the best price to performance ratio. I guess we'll see. Let's quickly build the test system. For the CPU I'm going with the Intel i3 100F. It has 4 cores, 8 threads with 4.3 GHz max frequency. Very good budget CPU. You can check out the PC build on the channel. It is a 65 watt CPU, not the hottest one, but it fits our testing. The goal is to test under the same conditions. That is why I'm gonna be using a stock cooler to achieve around the same thermal paste spread. The first test will be with the stock thermal paste that comes with the cooler. For this build I'm using Asus TUF Gaming motherboard. It is a B760M DDR4 motherboard. It has a very good quality and a lot of features as well. I got it a while ago, I believe on Black Friday sale. Instead of a case, I'm using a motherboard box today, so it's easier to replace the thermal paste. Since we have an F version of i3, which means we don't have integrated graphics, we also need to add GPU. I'm using a GeForce GT 1030, a very forgotten GPU already in terms of performance, but we will not have any significant GPU load, so it's pretty much serving as integrated graphics. And all that is powered by a 650 watts power supply. PC started with no problems, Windows is installed, so let's set up the testing now. To get a more accurate test results, I locked the cooler at 80% speed and I set Windows power plant to a high performance. That way CPU is now pretty much locked in around 4 GHz. So it's only left to run a stress test. I'm using ID64 for that and also monitoring temperatures with HW monitor. After 10 minutes of stress testing, I see the max CPU temperature at 65 to 67 degrees. As you can see, the CPU clock speed and cooler speed were constant during the testing. I think it's a very decent result for a stock thermal paste. Let's now replace it with MX-4 and test the same thing. I'm trying to apply the same amount, think that will do it. The thermal paste spreads very similarly. And here's what we have after running the same 10 minutes of ID64. The max temperature is now in the 63 to 66 range. By comparing the graphs, it's also visible CPU is running cooler. I gotta say I'm impressed with the stock Intel thermal paste making it so close to the MX-4. I thought the difference will be more significant. Moving on to another contender, the GENNEL G108, priced at $12 for 20 grams of thermal paste and a spatula. I got it around a year ago and I use it very often in my builds. After running the same stress test, I was very surprised. The max CPU temperature now stays in range from 63 to 65 degrees, so it is outperforming both the stock and MX-4 thermal pastes. Here are all 3 graphs for comparison. I think now it's a good time to say that this is a very simple test. I'm covering only PC build scenario, particularly CPU cooling, and we are also not testing durability, which is very important in many cases, for example in gaming laptops and GPU cooling. Over the years, MX-4 has proven its durability, which attracts a lot of people to it, so it is definitely a decent thermal paste choice. But I'm also pretty shocked that GENNEL G108 beats it here. I knew it was a good thermal paste, but I didn't expect that. It's not a popular choice, but from my 1-year experience, I can't say anything bad about it. I think there is some trend to buy a thermal paste for a PC build. I would say for most budget builds it will be wiser to invest in a better CPU cooler, and definitely don't buy a thermal paste for your stock cooler. It is way better to buy a tower cooler with heat pipes instead. A cooler with heat pipes will definitely outperform any stock cooler in terms of CPU temperature and noise. You can find pretty solid under $20 tower coolers on Amazon. They come with a small amount of thermal paste which will be just fine for the first installation. And even if you are on a tight budget, there are still some options for you. I used this $7 tower cooler in the AliExpress build and it did great. Let me know what you think about MX-4 in the comments and I'll see you in the next video.